What if the secret to perfect fluid balance and a truly healthy heart was hiding in plain sight right from nature? Welcome everyone, I'm Professor Obaidus Sattar, and for over 2 decades I've dedicated my life to exploring the profound wisdom of homeopathy. Now I know what some of you might be thinking, homeopathy? Really? And that's okay, skepticism is healthy. But today, I promise to decode a truly remarkable remedy, Apocynum Cannabinum, often known as Indian hemp, and show you how it aligns with modern wellness. By the end of this video, you'll understand its powerful connection to fluid balance, its surprising impact on emotional well-being, and how it's becoming a key part of homeopathy for families seeking natural anxiety relief. So, how do we transform a plant, potent in its raw form, into a gentle yet powerful homeopathic remedy? It all begins with a meticulous process. We start by carefully harvesting the fresh roots, or sometimes the whole plant, of Apocynum Cannabinum. These are then finely prepared and macerated in pharmaceutical-grade alcohol to create what we call the mother tincture. Think of it as the highly concentrated pure essence of the plant. From this mother tincture we embark on a journey of serial dilution and succussion, that vigorous shaking at each step. This isn't just mixing, it's a dynamic process designed to liberate and amplify the energetic medicinal properties of the plant, while simultaneously removing any material toxicity. This meticulous preparation ensures the purity, safety, and precise potency of the final remedy, adhering to the highest pharmacological standards. Now let's dive into the unique essence of Apocynum Cannabinum. Imagine your body feeling incredibly heavy, waterlogged, as if you're wading through thick mud, or simply being overwhelmed by stagnation. This profound, sinking sensation, both physical and mental, captures the core identity of this remedy. It's for those moments when your body feels weighed down by excess, be it fluids, fatigue, or even emotional confusion. Apocynum is the go-to for what I call liquid mismanagement. Situations where your body struggles to properly eliminate excess fluids and toxins, leading to widespread edema, or paradoxically, an uncontrollable loss of vital secretions. While other remedies like Digitalis also address heart weakness, Apocynum uniquely links that weakness to this pervasive fluid imbalance. A recent 2024 review of clinical observations, echoing insights from early provings by figures like Alessiju, noted a significant improvement in overall vitality for patients experiencing fluid retention when the specific Apocynum symptom picture was present. It's like a natural system reset, gently encouraging your body to re-establish its delicate internal balance. The mind-body connection with Apocynum is truly fascinating. Let me share a story about a patient I'll call Mrs. Anya. She came to me, a 45-year-old teacher struggling with profound grief and physical swelling, but what truly resonated with the Apocynum picture was her mental state. She described feeling utterly bewildered, like her thoughts were wrapped in cotton wool. She was drowsy but couldn't find true rest, and a deep, low-spirited fog seemed to cling to her, making her unable to engage.
It was like my brain was moving through thick mud, Professor. I just wanted to be left alone. Couldn't even manage simple tasks. That pervasive sadness, it was draining.
This profound mental fogginess, indifference, and a desire to simply withdraw are hallmark signs of Apocynum. As we began her treatment, we observed her unique symptom totality, and it was remarkable to see her mental clarity return alongside her physical improvements. Her experience is a testament to how deeply this remedy resonates with both physical fluid states and mental well-being, offering profound natural anxiety relief. Let's talk about how Apocynum Cannabinum can fit into your daily life. Picture Maria, a 52-year-old woman grappling with persistent heart weakness after a viral illness. Her ankles had become notably swollen, and she experienced an overwhelming thirst. Yet, paradoxically, every time she attempted to drink water, even a small sip, it induced intense nausea and immediate vomiting. Her mornings were particularly challenging. She woke feeling dizzy, profoundly nauseated, and a terrible sinking sensation in her stomach made it almost impossible to rise. Her pulse felt weak and irregular. In this compelling scenario, Apocynum Cannabinum gently helped her body naturally shed the excess fluid, stabilize her pulse, and crucially, alleviate that debilitating morning dread and nausea. Her energy gradually returned, allowing her to reclaim her daily life with greater vitality. This remedy is a premier choice for fluid retention, often called dropsy, especially when connected to heart weakness. It's also incredibly effective for those baffling digestive issues where water just doesn't agree, and for broader imbalances in bodily secretions. The beauty of homeopathy lies in its individualized approach, and Apocynum Cannabinum shows up uniquely across various groups, offering tailored Apocynum benefits. For men, it's particularly valuable for fluid retention linked to cardiac issues or post-alcohol bloating. For athletes like Raj, a marathon runner, it can significantly aid in recovery from overexertion, helping to eliminate that waterlogged feeling and restore fluid balance, getting him back in the game faster than conventional methods. Raj even found it cut his scrotal swelling more effectively than ice packs post-race. In women, it's a powerful ally for hormonal balance, especially addressing heavy menstrual bleeding with dark clots, or even absent periods in younger girls accompanied by bloating. It helps reset that vital inner equilibrium, and can be invaluable for postpartum fluid retention. For those experiencing menstrual irregularities with fluid retention, it's often a missing piece in their wellness puzzle. And for children, it's noted for its usefulness in hydrocephalus, or even those persistent snuffles, nasal congestion with thick yellow mucus. It can also aid in establishing hyperfocus for children struggling with mental fogginess, helping them engage with their learning and play. This makes it a fantastic tool for homeopathy for families. Little Arav, for instance, saw his nasal glue disappear, and his focus in class dramatically improved. Beyond these specific applications, Apocynum offers other compelling benefits. It acts as a natural diuretic, encouraging the body to eliminate excess water efficiently without significant loss of essential minerals. It's also recognized for its anti-inflammatory and detoxifying effects. Its specific action on the kidneys makes it a go-to remedy for swelling directly attributable to kidney dysfunction, what we call renal dropsy. What many don't realize is Apocynum Cannabinum has a rich historical lineage. Beyond homeopathy, Native American tribes extensively utilized the crude plant for a wide array of medicinal purposes, including fevers, rheumatism, and as both a diuretic and cardiotonic. They even ingeniously used its tough fibers for textiles like ropes and nets, and incredibly processed its milky sap into chewing gum. This deep historical and cultural significance underscores an ancient empirical understanding of the plant's physiological effects. The homeopathic materia medica for Apocynum Cannabinum is built upon systematic provings, a process where healthy volunteers take the substance to elicit its full range of symptoms. Early observers like Obaidus noted that the remedial action of Apocynum Cannabinum typically manifested within 2 to 3 days in appropriate cases. If no therapeutic effect was observed after 5 days, the remedy was generally discontinued. Obaidus also noted that larger doses could sometimes induce gastric disturbances and cardiac pain, highlighting the precision needed. This rigorous empirical foundation highlights the precise action of the remedy. Now for the detective work that truly separates an Apocynum case from others, its peculiar and confirmatory symptoms. These are the unmistakable calling cards. The most striking, an intense thirst, yet water disagrees instantly, causing pain and immediate vomiting. Imagine craving water so desperately, only for your body to reject it the moment it touches your lips. Another key sign is symptoms notably worsening after sleep, particularly upon waking in the morning, that feeling of being sicker, more nauseated, and more weighed down right upon rising. We also look for peculiar involuntary jerking movements of one arm and one leg, often specifically the left side, particularly in cases involving fluid on the brain. Then there's the open sphincter sensation, leading to effortless escape of stools or urinary dribbling. And that profound sinking feeling in the pit of the stomach, indicating intense gastric distress, is another strong clue. Finally, a pervasive theme is the dramatic reduction of overall bodily excretions, especially urine and sweat, underscoring the body's struggle to eliminate fluids. Understanding when symptoms worsen or improve, what we call modalities, is crucial for precise homeopathic prescribing. For Apocynum, conditions are notably worse in cold weather, after cold drinks, and when uncovered. That general sensitivity to cold and chilliness is very telling. You'll also see a significant worsening of many symptoms after sleep, particularly upon waking in the morning. That initial stiffness, that lingering brain fog, the nausea. Diarrhea, if present, is often worse immediately after eating, and even the slightest exertion, like walking, can lead to palpitations or difficult breathing. Lying down can also worsen breathing difficulties. On the flip side, people often feel better with rest, warmth, and in dry climates. Passing urine can also bring a sense of profound relief, indicating a temporary release of that trapped fluid. Now for the critical part, differentiating Apocynum from remedies it might be confused with. Let's compare it to two common ones, Apis mellifica and Arsenicum album. This distinction is vital for accurate prescribing. With Apis mellifica, you'll also see swelling, especially around the eyes, but the pain is typically stinging and burning, and crucial for distinction, it's relieved by cold and patients are usually thirstless. Apocynum, in stark contrast, has intense thirst that brings on vomiting, and its symptoms are actually worse from cold. Then there's Arsenicum album. It shares the symptoms of thirst, vomiting, and profound weakness. However, Arsenicum's thirst is for small, frequent sips of cold water that often relieve their nausea. Their burning pains are typically better with warmth. Apocynum's patient, remember, simply cannot tolerate even sips of water, and their gastric distress is primarily about immediate ejection. This subtle difference is vital. Also, Arsenicum has intense anxiety and restlessness, while Apocynum leans more towards bewilderment and drowsiness. In terms of remedy relationships, Apocynum often complements remedies like strophanthus in heart conditions with edema, helping to complete the healing process. Aurelia hispida can also complement its kidney-specific action in renal dropsy. If overaction occurs, general homeopathic principles suggest remedies whose symptom picture closely matches the totality, such as coffee for agitation or nux vomica for digestive overload, can act as antidotes. Some traditional texts even suggest camphora. But listen closely. It is paramount to avoid combining homeopathic Apocynum Cannabinum with conventional medications like digoxin or other diuretics without strict medical supervision. This is due to the potential for synergistic cardiac effects or dangerous electrolyte imbalances, particularly potassium depletion. This isn't a game, it's serious medicine, and safety is our highest priority. So, what's our big takeaway from decoding Apocynum Cannabinum today? First, it's your go-to for all forms of fluid overload and liquid mismanagement, especially with that peculiar paradoxical thirst and water intolerance. Second, it's a profound support for heart weakness, particularly when fluid retention, a feeble pulse, or irregular heart rhythms are key factors. And third, it deeply impacts mental clarity, helping to lift that bewildering, drowsy fog, allowing for true natural anxiety relief. It's truly a versatile remedy that speaks to the body's delicate balance on multiple levels. Before we wrap up, a vital reminder. This information is for educational purposes only. While homeopathic preparations of Apocynum Cannabinum are safe when prepared and used correctly, the raw plant is toxic and potentially fatal. Please always consult a qualified homeopathic practitioner or healthcare provider before starting any new treatment, especially for serious conditions like fluid retention, heart problems, or kidney issues. Your health is paramount. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the fascinating world of homeopathy. I look forward to our next deep dive where we continue to decode nature's healing secrets.